Hi, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about a movie which is all about a group of young adults are opening up their hearts. Camp Crystal, 20 years and the place debuted, has occurred through the camp where two young counselors were brutally murdered and a young boy drowned. The Fullers are 90-80 horror mystery drama, and it is titled as Friday the 13th in 1958. At AAL, two counselors sneak inside a cabin to have some intimate moments, where an unseen assassin murders them. In the present time, camp counselor Annie Cook is driven halfway to reopening Camp Crystal Lake by Trek driver Enos. Enos warns her about the camp's troubled past. When a young boy is drowned in a lake in 1957 after being dropped off at the halfway point, Annie hinges on another ride from an unseen person who eventually slits her throat. At the camp, the counselor knit. Jack, Bill, Mercy, Brenda, and Alice, along with the owner Steve Christie, ambush the cabin. As a thunderstorm approaches, Steve leaves for supplies. Next, see someone walk into a cabin and follows Morris. While Jack and Mercy have some intimate moment, they are unaware of Ned's dead body above them. When Mercy leaves for the bathroom, Jack's throat is prized with an arrow. Killer kills Mercy next with an axe. Brenda hears a little boy's voice calling for help. Adventure outside where the light turns on and Brenda screams. Worried by their friend's disappearance, Alice and Brill investigate. They find the axe in Brenda's bed. The phone's disconnected. Steve returns and recognizes the unseen killer who stabs him. When the power goes out, Brill goes to check on generator. Alice finds his body pinned with arrow to the door. He flies to the main cabin, where Brenda's body is thrown through the window. Mrs. Wools, a middle-aged woman who claims to be the friend of Steve, arrives. She reveals that her son, Jackson, was the young boy who drowned in 1957, and she blames his death on neglected by the counselor, because they were having some intimate moment, instead of supervising him, revealing herself as a killer. She attempts to kill Alice. At the shore, they struggle until Alice is unable to decapitate her. Exhausted, Alice falls asleep inside a boat that loads out on Crystal Lake. And when she awakes, Jackson's decomposing corpse drags her into the lake, which point she awakens in hospital, surrounded by police and medical staff. And police says that there were no signs of a boy at a lake, to which Alice says, then he is still there. The film Friday the 13th may have been panned by critics when first released, but since then it is one of the most famous and influential horror films. The franchise containing one of horror's most iconic villains. I suppose the story is pretty much known by everyone new, and I even think the identity of the mysterious killer of this episode isn't that much of a mystery anymore. In the end of the story, convincing explanation clarifies what have happened. And this is all about this movie review. And if you do like our videos, please do support us by like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.